Difference between orbits and orbitals. Before starting the lecture, click on the subscribe button and get access to our 100 of unique and simple lectures for free. Now, what are orbits? Well, let's consider two cities, CTP and CTQ. CTP and CTQ are connected by only one main road. Let a car is present in CTP. Usually, this car travels between CTP and CTQ. So we say that this car repeats its motion over the same road. Now consider a solar system. We know that all planets like the Earth revolve around the Sun on fixed circular path. This fixed circular path of the Earth is called orbit. The Earth doesn't change its fixed circular path, so we say that the Earth also repeats its motion over the same circular path or orbit. Now consider an atom. Just like planets, electrons also revolve around the nucleus over fixed circular path. We also call these fixed circular paths as orbits. Now listen carefully. This car moves over the same straight path and repeats its motion. The Earth moves over the same circular path or orbits and repeat its motion. Similarly, electrons also move over the same fixed circular paths and repeat their motion. Therefore, we define orbits as the fixed circular paths around the nucleus where electrons continuously revolve are called orbits. Let me repeat it. The fixed circular paths around the nucleus where electrons continuously revolve are called orbits. Here, let me highlight the fixed circular paths. So note it down that orbits are fixed circular paths around the nucleus. Now we know that in solar system, there are different circular paths or orbits. For example, every planet like the Earth revolves in its own orbit and never goes from one orbit to other. Similarly, there are different circular paths or orbits around the nucleus on which electrons revolve. In chemistry, orbits are denoted by small n. For example, when n is equal to 1, it is called first orbit or k orbit. When n is equal to 2, it is called second orbit or L orbit. When n is equal to 3, it is called third orbit or M orbit. And when n is equal to 4, it is called fourth orbit or N orbit. Thus remember that orbits are the fixed circular paths in which electrons revolve around the nucleus. And every orbit has its own proper name. For example, K orbit, L orbit, M orbit, and N orbit. Now let me teach you that what are orbitals. Well, again consider two cities, CTP and CTQ. And let there is a mountain between these two cities. Here, there are three roads between these two cities. Road 1, which I call main road or highway. Road 2 or up road, which I call secondary road. Road 3 or down road, which I also call secondary road. Consider that there is a car in CTP and you are waiting for its arrival in CTQ. Let the car often uses road 1 or main road while going from CTP to CTQ. But sometimes it may move on sub-roads like road 2 or road 3. Also, you are waiting for the arrival of the car in CTQ. But you are 100% sure that there are three roads on which car will travel from CTP to CTQ. Secondly, we say that road 1, road 2 and road 3 are the three-dimensional region where car is traveling from CTP to CTQ. Similarly, consider an atom. We have learned in the previous slide that electrons revolve around the nucleus over fixed circular paths. I call these orbits as main roads. Now listen carefully. If you want to find the location or position of the car between CTP and CTQ, you will search the car on road 1 or on road 2 or on road 3. It means that the car is present in this three-dimensional region or space. Similarly, if you want to find the position or location of an electron around the nucleus, then it may be either revolving in this direction or y direction, or it may be revolving in this direction or x direction, or it may be revolving in this direction or z direction. So the space around the nucleus in x, y and z direction is the three-dimensional region where we can find this electron. Therefore, we define orbitals as the three-dimensional region around the nucleus where probability of finding an electron is maximum are called orbitals. Let me repeat it. The three-dimensional region around the nucleus where probability of finding an electron is maximum are called orbitals. One can also say that orbitals are spheres or squares. Here, let me highlight the three-dimensional region. So orbitals are the three-dimensional regions. Orbitals are represented by SPDF. When n is equal to 1, it is k orbit and it has one orbital 1s. When n is equal to 2, it is L orbit and it has two orbitals 2s and 2p. When n is equal to 3, it is M orbit and it has three orbitals 3s, 3p and 3d. When n is equal to 4, it is N orbit and it has four orbitals 4s, 4p, 4d and 4f. Remember that 1s orbital is different from 2s orbital. 1s orbital means that this is the orbital of k orbit and 2s means that it is the orbital of L orbit. Also remember that different orbitals have different shapes. For example, the shape of s orbital is spherical and the shape of p orbital is like dumbbell. To summarize my lecture, we learn that orbits are the fixed circular paths where electrons revolve around the nucleus. Secondly, we learn that orbitals are the three-dimensional region around the nucleus where we can find or locate the position of an electron. This was all about orbit and orbital.